And really important, the bit that we have already talked about, but I just want to reiterate to you is and this is obviously what you're probably thinking there right now, is okay, technology and jobs. What does this really mean for my career? Because it's not just manual labour that's going to be replaced. Highly skilled roles, as we've mentioned, are going to be made redundant or changed dramatically, especially in the health field, dentists, nursing, pharmacists, even doctors. But also clergy, chemical engineers, print media jobs. That's a no-brainer, anyone in print media.
Underwriters, accountants.
Underwriters, horticulture, and accountants, a really big one. That's really interesting, and auditors. So this leads to that stat, 60% of young people at the moment are trained, this is in America and Australia, are training for jobs that may not exist in the future. Okay, and hopefully you're not one of them. Okay, you need to be thinking differently here. And let me give you a really cool example that I love, and this relates to the manufacturing world. You've got to understand how far technology's come. General Electric, one of the biggest manufacturers of appliances in the world, they're now back to their peak manufacture, the same levels as what they were doing in the 1960s. Okay, so this is massive. They have a third of the workforce to do that. And this is just full-on manufacture. Okay, so that's how manufacture has changed. So, it's interesting times that we live in, and that's in manufacturing. So what's going to happen in these skilled roles as well? The technology and jobs, obviously, it's a no-brainer for all of us. This is what's changing.
Yep. And what we need to do, and we want you to just be thinking about these trends and where they're going and how you can actually get smart. This is the thing. You don't need to be afraid of this.
Not at all.
What you need to be thinking is, okay, well, there's a whole lot of opportunities. If I do keep myself updated and I do get the right skills, then I'm going to be one of the ones right at the front and actually taking advantage of this change and this social change and the technology change. And so I think it's just a matter of thinking that there is a massive opportunity here, and I'm going to be one of the ones who actually takes advantage of it. So CEDA, which is the Centre for Economic Development in Australia, points to education as the key for the workforce in the digital age. And that's something we need to think about. What you need to be thinking is, how can I educate myself in something that a computer can't do? And what you want to be thinking is, okay, well, there's certain jobs, and especially creative jobs and analytical jobs, where a computer can't, at this stage anyway, do that kind of process. And a lot of the communication, humans, even in this digital age, and this is something that's interesting for us, we've been buying websites, investing in websites for the last 10 years. And people sort of look at us and think, oh, well, that's awful having to work on a computer every day. But actually what we do is work with people. We still work with people and communicate with people and interact with people. So we've chosen a path in this digital world that still connects us with people and allows us to use our best skills, which is connection and speaking and educating.
Well, a lot of the roles that you do when you're online, if you want them to be, can be very collaborative, okay, and very connected. And at the end of the day, humans are still humans. They prefer to deal with people they trust and work with people that they trust. And that's where you get the best opportunities. And this is where
that combination of having
works perfectly
layering on top of whatever skills you have now, you can build up with extra digital skills. So I think that's how you need to be thinking.